All right, thank you so much for staying with us. Well, AI plays a crucial role in enhancing employees' experience and well-being by automating tasks, providing personalized support, and improving communications. It streamlines HR workflows and reduces stress and offers tools for better work-life balance, ultimately boosting employee satisfaction and engagement. AI can also personalize career development, identify early signs of burnout, and facilitate better mental health support. AI is playing an increasingly significant role in enhancing general well-being and specifically impacting workspace well-being through various innovative applications and platforms. Our next conversation will focus on the role of AI in enhancing employee experience and well-being. My guest is Omobolanle Olatoye. She is an organizational development specialist. She joins me live from Scotland for this conversation. Thank you so much. It's good to have you join the program.
Thank you for having me. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let me start very quickly because I'm interested in this conversation. So interested. Can AI truly create a more human-centered workplaces as we see it?
Exactly. The answer is a definite yes. AI is designed to create a human-centered workplace. That's his major role. It's not about taking anybody's job or something. It's not here to replace the human interaction. The role of AI is to enhance what we do today, is to enhance the human part of our job. His role is basically, to simplify the work we do, to automate routine tasks. You're doing payroll, you're doing recruitment. It automates all that process so that managers, HR, even the employee can begin to have more strategic relationship. They can begin to have, focus on more meaningful work. That's what AI is here to do. It's recreating the human-centered workplace. It's taking away what used to cost us a lot of, time creating work that we shouldn't have any business doing. That's what AI is doing. While it's taking away that part and it's making it more efficient, it's also helping us create time for us to focus on more strategic things, making us focus more on the people part of things. We begin to spend more time with people as HR. Managers begin to understand the people more. They have more interaction with people, so they know what the people want. They know how the customers also what the customers also require. So definitely the answer is a big yes. AI is designed to create a woman-centered workplace.
Indeed. How can it be used to improve employees' well-being across the board?
When you say improve the employees' well-being across the board, AI's responsibility is not just, is to make well-being a priority. Gone are the days where managers are not involved in employee well-being. But now, because AI begins to track information, it tracks how long you spend at work, it tracks how, the number of hours you do as overtime. AI takes all of this information, calculates the trend, managers make informed decisions about it. We are no longer looking at well-being as an afterthought. AI pushes well-being into the faces of managers. You open your dashboard, you see how well your employee is working, not just working. You see how long they spend at work. Some of these employees also spend time, spending time on the road. AI factors all of this into it. That's where we're going. It factors from what time you leave your home to what time you get to work. It begins to populate all of this information. So your manager sees it and is making informed decisions. That employees no longer say we're sitting at the back. They want informed decision. They want managers to be involved in how they do their work. And managers can only be involved if they truly have the data. If they have the data to work with, and that data can only be generated through AI populating different information from your workload to your engagement to your stress level. And when AI does all this, it doesn't just provide information to managers. It gives insight to them on decisions to be made. It also provides the employee with resources. How can you reduce time? A typical example would be, how do you want to spend time On the road, do you want to leave your house this time? We see managers making information to say, oh, you don't have to come to work tomorrow. There's going to be traffic. You're going to spend this number of hours because of trend. They see how long you spend on the road. They can make that informed decision. So basically, AI is pushing our well-being from just what we used to just say it's an employee problem. It is making it everybody's problem. Well-being becomes an organizational problem that we not only just look at it, we make informed decision about it. We tie that informed decision to the organizational strategy to say, because well-being, this person might not be at work. If he spend this number of hours at work, it's going to break down. And we know if he's not at work, it's going to affect in the productivity. Then managers begin to make informed decisions. Truly, AI's role is to ensure employees' well-being is no longer just an afterthought. It becomes a top priority. It becomes something that everybody begins to look out for. That's what AI is here to do.
Can you help us to understand how organizations, how AI can help organizations now prevent burnouts and, of course, disengagement?
Okay, in ensuring burnout is to begin to personalize information, right? It comes from data. It personalizes it to say, because I have seen your trends over the past few months, and it calculates it and say, this is what you should do. This is how, it's no longer a one-size-fits-all for everybody. What works for you is not what's going to work for me, because I probably stay 10 minutes drive from the office. We're not going to be doing the same thing, right? We're not going to have the same responsibility. It factors all of this into it. It ensures there's a tailored workflow for you. It ensures managers make the same information. It typically serves as an intelligence system that analyzes information. It analyzes it in a way that it provides data that managers can work with. It's not just going to do things, the role of AI is to give that data that everybody works with, not just the manager, but the organization, but the country, but everybody involved. Because as it begins to analyze data, where we're going with AI is you're going to carry your data with you. It's not just in that organization. It's going to flow with you to every organization you go. Data picks that data, the organization picks the data you're coming with to factor information about you. It begins to look at workplace as an extension of you. That is the role of what AI is programmed to do. It's not here to make life difficult. It's to make it easy for you and I, so that we have the right workplace. It personalizes relationship for the employee. It makes that workplace experience very positive. That's what AI's role will be.
Let's now look at trying to strike that balance. What's the right balance between automation and the empathy in HR?
It's not about balance. No, it's not about balance. Each one is programmed for different things.
Okay.
The role of AI is not human connection. AI is great for efficiency. It's great for populating data. It's great for making work simpler. It's created to automate work. But the human part, the human connection part, is for that one-on-one interaction. It's, AI can never do that for you. AI's cornerstone is work automation, work efficiency, while the human part of it is the connection, the empathy. AI is freeing human from what they spend time doing that they have no business doing. AI is taking all that away and is helping human focus more on relationship building. AI, if we take a typical example in recruiting, before I recruit, I have looked at it to say, this is the role you are going to be fit for. Where AI is looking at it is it has pulled your data based on the metrics we've given it to say, we want someone with this skill set that we've populated and we've fed into AI. AI will give you that person. But the human part of it, the human connection that AI cannot do, is to then sit with you to begin to ask you that personalized question to say, truly, yes, you have this well-being concern. This is how we are going to help you tailor it. These are the information that we are going to get from you. So it's not about one taking the role of the other. It is not about, there's no struggle or balance. Everyone is tailored to a different task. The human part of it is the empathy part that the AI can never do. While the AI is to make the job of the human a lot easier. So it's not balanced. It's for each person to focus mainly on what they should be doing. And that's AI doing it, and people focusing on the empathy part, the managers focusing more on the people. How can I support my employee? The data shows me it's working too hard. The data shows me it spent this number of hours on the road. The manager then takes that step further of what the AI has fed it and begin to make informed decisions that will support the employee better in the workplace.
I'm now looking at how AI can help transform management and feedback systems. This is also something that remains very important. I like your thoughts around that.
Yeah. The days of traditional performance management where we do it periodically, maybe every 6 months.
Yeah.
In some organizations, they actually forget. In some organizations, you tell your manager it's time for performance appraisal. You, the employee, begin to chase them around to do your performance management for you. That's not the role of it. AI manage the performance appraiser on a continuous basis. It captures the real-time workflow of the employee. It captures and suggests areas where employees need to get better. It doesn't have to wait for the 6 months to say, oh, okay, manager will see me, I'm not doing this right. It captures it continuously give feedback to employee and say, okay, last week, this was your trend, you did better in this, but now this is what it is. And the manager sees it and it gives that continuous feedback. The manager also make information to say, okay, he's not doing well, I need to sit with him. I need to understand and provide better support to my employee. It gives that intelligent insight to say, this is how we should do things. We're not just waiting for every 6 months where we don't even know what to do. The AI performance management part of it and the continuous feedback tells you what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you should do it better. It suggests information to you. It tells you what training you need to do. A lot of people are into virtual assistant management now. The AI part of it is going to tell you, okay, this is what you're doing right in your virtual management. Maybe you're not taking the letter writing properly. It's going to suggest how you can do it. That's what AI is here to do. It gives you that continuous feedback on how you can get better. It doesn't wait for the biannual or the every year that they make decisions. It tells you how you can improve your skill set every time. And of course, when there's an improvement in your skill set periodically, that also translates back in your productivity. It translates back to the organization. It translates to a lot of things. That's why the AI continuous feedback is something that we should all embrace.
Now, how can organizations protect employees' privacy in AI-driven systems?
Organizations can protect employees. It's data. Data is collected. That's the role of AI. Yeah. It collects data. The way organization can protect employees is through transparency. You need to communicate to people. You need to let them know why you're collecting their data, what data is being used, why it's being collected, what it will be used for, how long we are going to keep that data, who's going to have access to it. The general governance around your data should be something that you would communicate to the employee. You are telling them what you need that data for. Yeah. While data privacy is very important, and I'm really glad that, there are so many laws now that we have the GDPR in the UK and other. We also have one that Nigeria came up with a few years ago, which it's been, used in a lot of organizations today, where organizations need to focus a lot on managing employee data. We cannot sit back and let data be stolen. It is given to us in trust, and when we break that trust, it becomes a problem. The only way to not break that trust is to ensure we have a proper governance around it. Is to ensure we tell employees while we are taking that data, we have proper communication with it. We are very transparent on why we need it and how long it will be kept for. And when we are keeping it, who has access to it? Do employees also have access to it? If they don't have access to it, then we need to let them know who should have access and how access is given. Once all of this is being taken care of, the organization is telling the employee that I am protecting your data. And these are the things I'm doing. Employee, once they feel their data is protected, they will naturally trust you. Because you're communicating, you're telling them, gone are the days where management just make decisions and they don't tell. The new workforce we have today, they need to be carried along. You need to tell them what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's the only way we can protect, by being transparent, by continuously communicating and ensuring we're protecting the data of all our staff.
Let's wrap this up with the role AI would play in future-proofing the workplace.
Future-proofing the workplace. I was reading something just yesterday, and that's the World Economic Forum, and they say that by year 2027, 45% of workforce will have different skill sets. You see a lot of people these days saying they are going to learn these skills that they might not even have need for that skills today. But everybody is already hungry for that knowledge. Maybe some people are hungry for it because other people are hungry for it. They are just following everyone. But that's the difference of what AI is going to do. AI will personalize what you need to learn and why you need to learn it. And that's the future of what AI is going to do. It's going to help everyone reskill in terms of what you need to reskill for. It's going to pull your information based on your skill set, your personality, who you are, everything about you, and AI is going to then suggest information on the career path you should go. And that's the future we're looking at. It's evolving industry. As AI is evolving industry, it's also evolving the kind of work we'll do. A typical example is, I was just speaking with someone yesterday, we're in a session looking at how to move a lot of telecare, which is where we take medical care to the rural area, but it's going to be a lot of virtual. What are the things we need to do? This is a conversation going on right here that I had yesterday. These are things we're doing. And of course, while that is evolving, that in the healthcare industry, to say we don't necessarily have to wait for people to drive a long distance to come to the hospital. Imagine the roles that are going to come with that. We're going to have the human AI analyst those are information that we're already looking at. We're going to have different roles that will come up with changes that are coming up with the industry. The AI is not just evolving the industry, it's also evolving the kind of roles we will have in future. As they say, there's going to be, AI is changing some roles, not just, canceling some roles, but there are other roles that are going to come up with. And AI is going to help each person to tailor your skills, to tailor your personality, and it will suggest the role that you need to do in future. That's what AI's focus is. And we need to begin to work, to begin to ensure we train as an organization. We need to ensure we begin to train our people that they are focused on what works for them and not what everybody is doing as they are doing today. Everybody is learning project management, people are doing business analysis, but is that what you need to do? AI would take your skills, your person, your history, your career history, your academic history, and populate all of that to give you the right career that you should go. It's going to take everything in totality, and that's where AI is going. As it's changing the organization, it's also changing the roles you and I can do. But in doing that, it's going to make sure it is tailored to what will give us that positive workplace experience.
Organizational Development Specialist, Omobolale Olatoye. Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon again on the program. I have this interesting chat around here. Thank you so much. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.